What's up, everyone? This is Shirley here, and today I am very pleased to bring you a couple of matches from the Halo Infinite technical test that just went on a couple of days ago. Thought I would go over my first impressions and thoughts about the game in its current state, and I just want to start off this video by saying that, damn, it feels good to be playing a Halo game again. It has been a very long time. I haven't played too much of the MCC for a little bit of background, but I did play the original trilogy and ODST and Reach a ton back in the day. In fact, just a little off the topic here, my favorite game of all time is actually Halo 2, for a little bit of context. So anyway, getting into the video, my specs for this, I'm running a 5800X AMD processor. I got 32 gigs of RAM and a 3070, one of the new RTX cards for this, and you can see my frame rate in the top right corner there. The performance, my first thing, or topic of the day, the performance is, it needs work, frankly, just a lot of work. I'm running the game in this upscaled, or downscaled resolution mode, basically. It's at 1440, but it's scaling all the textures and everything. That's why things might look a little fuzzy and whatnot. Obviously, this is going to get fixed, I hope, in the long run, since this is the first alpha-style preview they're doing. But I do want to, say it because it needs to be said that, yes, performance needs to go way up because I would ideally be playing this at, over 144 FPS all the time at reasonable graphics, not potato quality. Second, forgive my potato aim. It's been a while since I've played a Halo game. But how does the game look, like, aesthetically and everything? Great, frankly. It looks a lot like Halo 3 in a lot of ways, which I'm a big fan of. The guns look great, all the old ones anyway. The new ones look pretty good, from what I can tell. I wasn't too big of a fan of Halo 4 and 5's aesthetics, especially not 5. In fact, I didn't even play 5. But going back from like an old school perspective, I'm liking that. The way everything feels too, the guns feel great, frankly. Everything is very punchy. This new shotgun here sounds amazing. I'm not 100% sold on it though. I kind of wish that we had the old school shotgun. It's not bad by any means, but one thing I did notice with it is that it has like extremely slow muzzle velocity on the new shotguns. You actually have to like lead your targets at 5 feet in front of you, which is really weird. But the new assault rifle feels fantastic, so double thumbs up on this thing. This thing feels like a machine. ADS has made its return from 5. Was it even in 4? I can't even remember. But it's not that big of a deal. In fact, it feels a little weird. I feel like it hinders you more than it helps on most of the guns, other than like the battle rifle, things with actual scopes. The new skewer here that I'm waiting on, this giant spike rifle thing, this is pretty cool. I don't think the scope is that useful on it, not for infantry at least. It seemed a lot more consistent to just hip fire the thing, but it's basically like a projectile railgun. It'll instantly kill if you hit something anywhere in the body, as far as I can tell. It doesn't pierce, though, so you can't get like collaterals with it like a sniper rifle or a Spartan laser, unfortunately. The movement of the game feels pretty good. No real complaints there. They did put sprint back. I think this is just like catering to both audiences, like the old school crowd and the new school, because for me, I don't really care, I guess, if it's in the game or not, but it's really slow. I want to say it's like 10% increased movement speed, so it doesn't feel like it's that big of a deal, so I'm happy with that. It feels fine. As far as like the gunplay itself, there is bloom in the game too, but it's not, super overbearing, and you can burst fire a little bit, especially with like the AR at range, so I like that. It does require you to pace your shots and stuff with like the new Magnum and the new battle rifle. I guess it's not called the Magnum in this one. It's kind of like a blend between the Halo 2 pistol and like the Halo 3 or the CE pistol, I would guess. It hits harder than the Halo 2 pistol, but it feels like it shoots pretty quick, just like those. The sound design in the new game here is pretty good across the board. I think they need to work on a couple of the guns, however, and maybe some of the voices. So all the Spartans have like voices that they'll do call-outs and stuff, and there's AI on top of that, I think. It's kind of confusing whether or not it's the AI talking sometimes or like your teammate is yelling something out. Some of them fit and seem pretty good, and others are just really goofy. I'm kind of on the fence. The new AI on the whole, though, I like that you can customize all that stuff, so pretty happy with that. As far as the gun audio goes, the only gripes I really have are the battle rifle and the needler. The needler sounds just not right. It needs to sound more pingy, like crystalline, like rocks breaking or something, like the old one. And the battle rifle just feels kind of odd to me. It like comparing it side by side like the Halo 3 one, it doesn't shoot slower or anything, but the actual sound effects of it seems like the burst between all 3 bullets is actually paced out more than it actually is. So, you know, little minor gripe there. But other than that, I wish it could feel a little bit more like the Halo 2 one that sounded really sharp and quick. But the new equipment that's in the game, pretty happy with it across the board. In fact, the new grappling hook is a match made in heaven for Halo. I don't know why they haven't done this before. This thing feels amazing. Big fan of grappling hooks in most games, or just movement, advanced movement, a lot of stuff like old school tribes or anything like that. The maps, the first map that you saw there is like a 3-lane standard map. It's okay. Not crazy about it, but the second map here, set in New Mombasa, again, really cool. I like this, big fan of the aesthetics at least. The layout seems pretty good too, so thumbs up on that one. And last but not least, before I let just the rest of the video play out, the customization. I'm not going to show off any of it right now because there's not really a ton, but from what I have seen and what they're doing with it, pretty happy with it so far. None of the armors look just gaudy, ridiculous. They seem like they fit. And the new model that they're doing with the Battle Pass is kind of, you know, whatever. At least we can unlock everything through gameplay, at least at the moment. I guess they're going to be monetizing the Battle Pass in the future. But anyway, that's my initial impressions on the Halo Infinite as it stands right now. Really looking forward to the release later on this year. If you guys have any thoughts about this or questions about the test or whatever, you know, if I might have missed something, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Aerial velocity at maximum.
Double kill.
Power items en route.
Triple kill.
Another one down!
Power items available.
One shot, so
Halfway to victory.
Plasma pistol obtained.
Nearing victory.
Power items inbound.
Enemies on me.
Power items have spawned.
picked up the threat sensor.
One shot, so many dead enemies.
Spectacular.